We back, motherfuckers.
Hey, friends.
I know y'all surprised to see us mobile.
Did you know we can walk?
Did y'all know we had legs?
Okay, we're in the park. Welcome to the final episode of season 1.
This is the last episode of season 1.
This happened really fast.
I just want to say that I'm very proud of us because there have been so many times that we've had ideas that never made it to life.
Oh my God, you remember all of those? Me too.
But we're actually doing it.
Yeah.
So this is the last episode, and
we want to reflect a little?
No.
It happened.
Don't.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Okay. How's your week been?
You know, my week has been good. It could always be better. I'm always striving for greatness. Don't quite reach it all the time, but, you know,
that got dark.
A for effort.
A for effort. Yeah. Sometimes we got to offer that to ourselves. Give ourselves a little pat on the back, even when it don't go the way that we want it to.
Exactly. No pressure.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
My week's been great. It's been busy, but we thank God for busy.
We sure do.
In this economy, it's me trying to figure out how to walk behind you.
Busy is good. Right. I feel like my mom holding the camera, like trying to take a selfie. This is very much your aunt's on vacation.
It's giving Tom Joyner cruise.
Right. Like this.
Right.
With my sister.
With my sister. 27 pieces locked and loaded.
Gold lipstick.
Why do they wear gold lipstick?
I don't know.
I will never understand gold. I will never understand glitter lipstick.
I don't get it.
That shit is ridiculous. But shout out to our elders. No, my week's been great. I just been working. Last time we checked in, I had just came back from LA. So
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
Doesn't it seem like it was like
what, last week?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Time flies.
Time does fly.
So great to be back with you guys. And we're in the park at like 5 p.m. on a Thursday, but it
is fucking packed.
It's packed. Oh, I think we might have went a bad route because
now we gotta walk up this fucking
we gotta walk up a hill. So listen, we've done it before.
Because this is exactly what the layout.
Never with mics and a camera though.
Imagine us falling.
But it's a gorgeous day today. I think that might be why.
It's
like 70 degrees on a freaking...
I keep saying that like the last weekend was nice or the weekend before that. And I'm like, this is probably going to be the last weekend of good weather.
Yeah.
And then here we are, another weekend.
Yeah, because last week...
not weekend, but week.
Yeah, because last week was like dangerously beautiful. I was like, I'm a little concerned. Because you know New York loves to be like... Right, New York loves to be like...
Here's a day of 75 degrees.
This is what it's going to get.
Tomorrow, it's going to be 40.
We're fucking ankle deep in snow.
Exactly.
But
I'm over that.
But yeah, so what else is new? Oh, Halloween is today. By the time that
Halloween is tomorrow.
Well, by the time that they're going to see, you see, cut that out. No, it's going to stay. Nah, Halloween is today. By the time you guys hear this, happy Halloween.
Happy
I wonder
Halloween.
if you can guess who I am. Let's do a little out pan of
oh my God.
my outfit.
Girl, how you want me to do that?
Do it up. Go up. Yeah, there you go. Can you tell who I am?
Show them your flute.
Oh. I have a flute. Hold on.
He has a flute, so that pretty much gives it away. We're not going to talk about who I am because I don't feel like I'm them at all. I feel like I'm just dressed.
Hold on. It's a flute. I'm Andre 3000.
He is. I think that's a perfect costume.
Yeah,
anybody would know exactly who you are.
It's very easy. Turn this around so that they can see this hill that we have to venture up right now. Can you see this?
We're going up yonder.
Terrible. It's not that terrible, I'll say, because it looks like we can
probably
just go
can't
straight
tell
up.
from this.
Right, also that. Yeah,
You gotta walk closer to me because you keep getting out the frame, huh?
This is why we are
my
super
legs
active
and
with
my
it
arm
like
hurts
this.
from holding this fucking camera.
We're almost at a very special location.
We are,
and I
we
can't wait
the
for y'all
other
to
way
see
now
it.
that I'm thinking about it.
It's all good. It's all good. We did it anyway.
We did it anyway.
So we're in Fort Greene right now, where there's usually like hella shit going on. It's always a soul summit or a layout or what else be happening.
My first time being in this park, and there's like
not something going on.
An event of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's pretty eventful today, considering
there's just people, but there's
there's a lot of people. Yeah. Well, let's get into some things.
Wait, is this where Soul Summit is? This spot
this
right
little
here?
spot right here is where Soul Summit happens.
Like, it's so much bigger when there's a bunch of people here.
Yeah, I wish we had brought chairs. You could have did it like at the side of Soul Summit. That would have ate.
That would have.
But yeah, let's get into some things. So I want to talk about how I miss secrets. I feel like
that, please?
no, as a concept, I miss secrets.
It smells like shit over here.
You know, like when the trees poop.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know what that is.
I hate it.
Yeah, you know, you ever feel like people just share way too much sometimes, bro? I'll be like, bro,
I do.
It's too much.
I feel like if I say this, I'll give it away. It'll somehow get back to them. But but there is. I'm gonna say it anyway. Shit.
Say it anyway.
Somebody. No, I can't say it. It's gonna give it away because nobody else did this. Because why the fuck would you do this? But somebody was talking about, basically like,
You go first.
whether or not that. If we fall down these fucking steps.
Nah, we got it.
This
That's
is
all I was
definitely the end of season 1. Because what the hell?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, the person was talking about basically celibacy, but like being very transparent about it on their Instagram, and I was just like talking about
yes, I know exactly who he's talking about. That's crazy. But it was the angle that he took.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna
discuss it. You're right. Now let's stop here.
Oh my god, it was cringy.
Yeah, let's stop here as far as like who we're gonna talk about. But yeah, no, I do miss secrets because I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I be feeling a little like a prude sometimes because I don't share a whole lot.
You know, people
Not
used to call me a
personal
prude for being like that too, and I still don't tell my business. But I don't think I'm a prude. I don't think you're a prude either.
I don't think I'm a
Some
prude.
people just have demure.
Have demure.
Some people just have a little bit.
Some people have demure. Some people have mindful.
Some people have mindful.
No, I get that though. But I just feel like sometimes we overshare, especially on like Twitter. Twitter is a forum and I appreciate it, but it's just like, bro, some of the things that y'all say out loud, like, oh my God, there's this one woman.
And it's always so like explicit.
People love to, first of all, even when it's not explicit, people love to volunteer information that we don't absolutely need to know.
Like what?
Like there is this woman who, first of all, vote for Kamala. I voted last week.
Vote for who you want.
I voted last weekend, so hopefully some of y'all are early
voting tomorrow.
Oh, period. See? Shout out to Democratic.
Democratic.
But yeah, no, so this woman who, she isn't the most conventionally attractive. I'll put that out there. But she, I'm going to say what it is.
What are you talking about?
Let me get to it.
Get in the frame.
She basically had talked about how, you know, she proudly voted for Trump and, you know, J.D. Vance or whatever. And she was just posting with her little sticker, and the girls are coming for her like crazy. I don't even want to give you too much, but I'll show you, Jacoby.
Does she have glasses?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, you know, sister, my sister's burned too many bridges. I was like, I can't take up for you when you vote for somebody who actively goes against the rights of, first of all, your own kind and so many other kinds of people. I can't take up for you, sis. Any other time, I would be like, this is absolutely dead wrong.
Yeah.
I would be like, this is absolutely dead wrong.
But I know exactly
this
what you're
time,
talking
I'm
about.
like, girl, you're going to have to take them lashings, because why would you volunteer that information?
Lashings is crazy.
Lashings
also.
is crazy. We're going to take a pause, and we're going to set up, and we'll see y'all.
We'll be right the fuck back.
We'll see y'all in a second.
And we're back. We are literally back where the fuck we started.
Where we started.
I love that.
Sankofa, you have to embrace where you came from.
Period.
In order to, embrace the future is basically what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We wanted to take it back here because this has been a very interesting journey, interesting in the best ways, because we set out to do this and we actually did it.
I think I was wearing these shoes the first episode too.
Oh, you were wearing those?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
And I was wearing these glasses. So we brought a piece of episode 1. Something borrowed, something black.
Something blue.
Yeah. Wow. How amazing it is to be back in the spot we began. Now, I guess I'll reminisce just a little bit. Jacoby was the one that brought the idea to me. We were at where were we at? We were at like a GLAD event.
A GLAD event.
We were at a GLAD event and, is your mic okay? And
twisted a bit.
Jacoby was like, you know what I was going to say to you? I think we should start a podcast. And I was like apprehensive at first because I had done a podcast before, and I was just like, not that they went bad. It was just like, do I want to do it again? You know what I'm saying? But I just knew that our rapport and our energy
would be a little bit different.
It would be different, and I've had fun. So
I've
I
had
felt
so much fun.
Yeah, I felt like as long as that's kind of like the guiding principle of what we're doing, it was gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to have made it to 10 episodes. We're already brainstorming some really cool things for.
We did. We took the
next
bus
season.
here.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, always how we get here because we took the bus last time.
We come straight to Fort Greene.
Yeah, we did a little brainstorming on the bus about season 2 and like all the things we want to do. So it's something to look forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a little break.
Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back before you know it. And we won't be gone too long.
Yeah, just in time for the holidays. We'll be
we want
Thanksgiving.
Let me be with my family.
Either way, we'll figure it out.
We'll be back.
Know. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
this is sounding like the end of the episode. That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Keep up with
us. Yeah, for sure. And even on our individual Instagrams, we'll probably not be posting about what we're doing, but definitely keep up with us. All right, so I also want to talk about how like the older we've gotten, and we're both in our 30s. The older we've gotten, it's so funny how like excited we get over like regular ass
shit.
I remember I was at a function.
Oh my God, I have something to say about this.
Okay, I remember I was at a function and I was like hyped because my mattress was getting delivered. I was like, I can't wait to get home, nigga. My fucking
anybody,
Zinus,
I don't care what age you are, should be excited about
memory
a new
mattress. Yeah, no, it's. I literally just think it's so. I was also thinking about, especially as we come up on the holidays, how we would get gifts that we wouldn't think that much about, right?
Yeah.
And it's like socks and pajama pants. When I tell you I love me a pajama pant now, I those fundamental items mean those fundamental items actually mean a lot now. And Jacoby is always in a battle with something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those fundamental items they always mean a lot now. It's like, especially the older we've gotten, especially like my grandmother, she'll give me like a box load of deodorant, and because she has like coupons
I love that.
and stuff.
Who doesn't need deodorant?
And Lysol wipes. I'm like, yo, I ran through them. I'm about to hit her up again and be like, please send some more.
It makes sense.
Yeah, what were you gonna say though?
How excited we were when we found out that they were playing Secret Life of Journey.
Secret
Life of Plants.
I can't wait.
Theater.
I can't wait till next April.
So me and Fred are, if you don't know already, we really, really love Stevie Wonder.
Love
Stevie Wonder.
Boots.
Fred actually just saw him live. We talked about
that.
I
talked about last episode.
But Stevie Wonder it's actually, people don't really like that album, which I learned from the Audible special that we were
it was not
to.
widely accepted because it's like
it's about plants.
It's about plants,
it's from
but
the
it's
perspective
also
of plants,
not like super lyric heavy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You probably get
very much
5 songs into the it's ambient. You get 5 songs into the album before you even hear Stevie utter a word.
Yeah.
So, but it just feels like, I don't know. Maybe it is the older I've gotten, I've kind of appreciated it more because it's just like the instrumentation of it. But sorry, go back to what you're saying.
No, I was going to say music in general, like that my parents listen to, and I feel like that happens to most people. Like the stuff that we hated, or not even hated, but didn't really care for when we were younger.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Makes so much more sense now to listen to
in the context.
Yeah, especially in the context. Yes,
in the context. Yeah, I when Jacoby, he sent me a message one morning and he was like, "Did you know?" And I love the Alamo.
Yes.
He was like, "Did you know that the Alamo does like a annual? Is it a screening?
It's a screening on 420.
They screen? Oh, they screen the movie.
Yeah. On 420, the documentary.
You know, I've never watched the documentary.
I've never watched it either, but I was like, this will be a perfect time for us to see it.
Yeah. I've only experienced that moment through the album.
Yeah.
That would be really dope. I think
really
we should.
Would be. I'm pretty excited about that. I have to put it on my calendar so we don't forget.
And it's on 420?
It's on 420.
That is genius, bro. Like,
it's
some
very,
people
very
thought,
genius.
like, the way that some people think, for real. Like, the person, whoever came up with that
needs a
walking
raise.
down the hall song thing for every guest of the Jennifer Hudson show.
Needs a raise.
That is like, like some people really just need a raise.
Yeah.
I hope that they're getting paid whatever the fuck they're worth.
I hope so.
I don't even watch the show like that.
Me either, but I feel
don't
like that's
watch
better
every
than
single
the
one
show,
of those.
honestly. It might be
think
better
so?
than the show, yeah.
I like Sherry Shepherd.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it.
I like her though.
I like her too.
Yeah.
And
her energy is great.
She does have good energy. I
agree. What is the the energy that you're giving
I
right
don't
now.
know why I'm
actually.
laughing. No.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no takes on shit.
I just don't like how they set her up with the whole Wendy thing. I felt like it was just
Why can't they just
weird.
give her her own show, right?
It was
I always
like-
think about that.
Well, there's a beat. Okay,
Oh
give me
my
a second to
God.
get adjusted because
Beyonce.
apparently it's the fucking Animal Planet out here.
No,
us
literally.
going outside and getting upset.
Right.
But no, yeah, I don't like. I never understood. I guess that she was a guest host for Wendy when she was
when she was on her
and
hiatus,
I got that, but I didn't like how they set it up because they deleted everything off Wendy's YouTube account. I'm like,
Wait, did they?
oh yeah, they basically used Wendy's following.
They did the Mandela effect on Wendy Williams?
right,
That's
exactly.
insane. I didn't know that.
Like that could have got y'all like continuous views, like
yeah.
and views equal revenue on YouTube. So why would you do
Yeah.
that? I think they were just trying to use that platform to give Sherry a automatic like head start
Yeah.
as far as like a following, which I get that.
Yeah, I get that.
But find
But
a
it's
way
not fair to erase.
yeah, like
Yeah,
that's that
all the
woman
work that-
12. I
yeah.
think that was 12 seasons of the Wendy Williams show. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Like that's you erased the whole history.
I
First of all, who the
interned-
fuck deleted all of those things? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a lot of
That's a lot of work to do.
Right. You were stressing when you had to delete what
On
3
my
days from.
yeah, like on Instagram, I'll be about to break a fucking sweat. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that I interned literally for like maybe 2 weeks on the Wendy Williams show. Once upon a time.
What is this lore? Where the fuck did that
Yeah,
come from?
that was-
Why would you do?
it was-
Why were you doing that?
It was
Did
just
you want to
so-
work in production at the time?
I was actually assisting Wendy Williams stylists. So I was going into the
That's actually kind of
studio.
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The
You
crazy
ever
thing
find
is
out random shit about your friends?
I
years
never
into your
actually
friendship?
saw her. Like when I was there, I never actually saw her. I heard her like down the hall talking. I remember there was this one time she was like looking for her son, and I could hear her asking like, "Did anybody
Kevin.
see?" Right? Did anybody?
Kevin.
Did anybody see Kevin? If that ball hits me in my fucking head.
Listen,
But yeah, very very random. But that did happen
that is
once
very
upon a time.
random. I kind of love that. You know, I just love finding out random shit about my friends after years into our friendship.
It's very random.
Can you pop quiz? How many years have we known each other?
Damn, that's a
Bet
good
you don't
one.
know. I know.
We have.
Take a guess. Take a guess. Like a year. Take a guess.
Like when we met,
when we
when
met.
we became friends.
When we met. Well, we met.
I would say it was like. Wait, when did you move here? Does that give it away?
I feel like that gives it away.
Okay, was it 20?
Talk about. Yes.
It was definitely the 20s.
Yeah. We're coming up on
2018.
That's way further down from when we met. We met in 2014.
2014.
I was still living in
Damn.
DC.
Yeah, you were.
And
oh
I
my god, I
moved
didn't
here-
realize it was that long ago.
We're coming up on the anniversary, so happy 10
Oh
year.
shit. It's okay.
Happy
do it
10
again,
year
baby.
anniversary. As I'm about to be fucking what do you call
The
it?
edit.
Okay. Yeah, no, we've known
It's
each other
okay.
for 10 years. It's all good.
Yeah, that's
10
crazy.
years.
10 years of friendship. Shout out to us.
2014, I felt like I was still living in DC because I was still
Mhm.
at Howard, and I met y'all online on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I moved here, and then I remember y'all had did a panel in DC, and I was
Yeah,
also
yeah.
back at Howard.
Mm-hmm.
For
That was
I
when
think
we
that
actually met you.
yeah,
in Howard.
Yeah,
at
so
Howard,
I've known
yeah.
you, Juan, mainly you and Juan, but I think
Mhm.
I met Shamar like
Had to have
somewhere
met Shamar
like right,
some-
like right
somewhere
after.
that.
So
Yeah.
I've known y'all for a very long time, but I've known Brandon the longest of
You
all
have,
of us.
yeah. You and Brandon have been friends for a long time.
Long time. Sorry, I don't know how I got on that.
Wow.
but
Damn.
yeah.
I did not realize it has been that long.
I know. I was like, I bet
That's
you don't
crazy.
know what year.
We
I
should,
remember the
we
year.
should definitely post pictures of what we look like then compared to what we look like.
You cannot trick me. Why
You
would
can't
you try?
trick
you
me.
can't trick
Oh
me.
my God, that is
yeah, no,
funny.
that's kind of nuts. I won't be doing that. But yeah, no, I just think how like crazy it is to watch your friends like grow
Yeah.
in
we've
all
done so
different
much.
spaces. Yeah, like we've
And-
gone on trips
yeah.
together. What trips have we gone together? I think we've gone to LA multiple times.
Gone to LA multiple times.
Palm Springs to
Juan's
your birthday,
birthday.
Juan's birthday, Big Bear.
Big Bear. His other birthday.
But you know what? That's a telltale when you really fuck with somebody.
Yeah.
If you can go on a
If
trip
you
and
can go on
y'all
a
don't
trip
fall
with
out.
those they say
We
you wanna-
have not
if
been
you
to
wanna catch
Miami.
your friendship-
We haven't been to
If you want to test your
Miami.
friendship, go to Miami.
Go to Miami.
Because that is a telltale sign.
That's how you
whether
can
or not
tell
you're
if you're
actually
really friends. Right, yeah,
That
exactly.
is funny.
What is it about Miami?
I don't know. I don't know
wonder,
what it
but you know what?
is.
If I could throw out some guesses, I feel like there's always one person or a few people who come on the trip and they don't have, I guess, what they need to have as far as like funds. And so then they place, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like
Place everybody else in an awkward situation.
situation.
I can definitely see.
And
see
they
that
trying
being the
to
shit.
talk you out of activities or like things
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
So their
No,
energy,
don't go.
yeah, like
Don't
their
go.
energy brings down the whole situation. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't.
no.
I just feel like know what you can and can't do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why that is. It just seems like such a trope now.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Y'all
though.
on separate sides of the airport and y'all all leaving out the same gate. That's pretty nuts.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, you got to sit next to each other on the
On
plane.
the plane because y'all bought the tickets together. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm just grateful though that we've all been friends for as long as we have because
Yeah.
we've literally seen each other through so much.
I say
And
that all the
y'all
time. I'm very
especially
grateful.
because y'all were friends like before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it could have been real different. We could have been friends who just wanted to be friends for the aesthetic.
Yeah. And there are
which is very
there are
real.
people who kind of.
Next question. Nah, but yeah, we've been on journeys, especially like I remember we were coming a fond memory, but also a traumatic memory.
What?
I remember we were leaving Big Bear and we were going up that mountain or going down that mountain.
Oh my God. And the fucking car started smoking?
First of all, the car started smoking, but then it was like not the altitude at which we were. My nose started bleeding out of nowhere.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
My nose just starts bleeding out of nowhere.
Bro.
And I'm like, bro, I hate to be the sick ass friend on the trip.
We
But
had
yeah.
to stop the fucking car.
We didn't
get
stop the
out.
car because of me.
No, not because
I
your
was
nose
about to say, don't tell that story now.
I was talking about because it was
because
smoking.
it started smoking. We thought the shit
Meanwhile,
was
I
gonna
was
blow
literally
up.
supposed to be at work, like maybe a few hours from the time we were driving down the mountain.
Why would you do that?
I forgot to
That
call
was
out.
very stupid.
I looked at my phone like, what do you mean I have a meeting at 2:00?
That's annoying.
I'm in another state, driving down a mountain. Yes.
I'll be there soon.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it today. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, no, but we have been through a lot. This
Mhm.
a quick friendship, a journey down friendship.
Mhm.
I don't know, but yeah, it's really crazy to be in this season that we're in right now because I just can't wait for like us to make that hard transition like after the election.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has
Oh my
been
God.
so
Every time somebody says election, I want to
taxing.
throw up.
I know it's like it's kind of
Because-
giving me the trauma that the word tax gives me.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, tax,
Stress.
tax,
Yeah,
Trump,
exactly.
and election.
Yeah, but no Law and Hill though. I pay my taxes. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, please.
But yeah, speaking of Lauryn Hill, I'm gonna go back to that. But speaking of Lauryn Hill, I want y'all to stop shitting on her performances because she might be a lot of things, and she might get on that stage the next day. But
the next day.
like if you were supposed to see her tonight,
Mhm.
she'll be there tomorrow. But when she goes on that stage, she is fucking electrifying. Like,
She is.
but I feel like people also get
I love
upset
her.
because a lot of people go to her shows and be like, I don't feel like I can sing along with Lauryn Hill. Well, first of all, bitch, you ain't
Girl,
on the stage.
Right. We would be at your show.
We
if you
would
could
be
sing
at your
along.
show if we wanted you to sing along. But her the way that it's like she creates this sonic experience with her music that like, especially her live performances. Did you see that performance of X Factor?
Yes.
When she had the beads in?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was amazing.
It
like,
was. And I kind of,
wow.
I like the fact that she sings it a little differently.
A little different.
Yeah.
Legally, but also amazing. Like, if you're going to have to be in a situation,
Where you
make the
have
best
to,
out of it.
Yeah, make the best of it.
That
And
just
she
shows how
certainly
great
has.
her ear is.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of stuff around Lauryn Hill, like, I don't know, as a business person, but to have only released one album in your career
And still be
one
touring
studio
is
album,
crazy.
and be
Yeah.
touring that one album. That means that every single song, if not 90% of the album, was a fucking hit.
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
We're in the middle of a volleyball tournament, I think.
Clearly.
But yeah, no, that's really it's amazing to think about just kind of like how her longevity has like maintained
Yeah,
in this
I
industry.
agree.
But sorry, back to the election really quick.
Can we
I
please?
voted for Kamala, and I'm really excited about it because
Shout
I
out to
felt
you.
electric. This is my first time voting in New York.
Oh.
I just got my ID here after living here for like 8 years. I just
so you
got
did
my
a,
ID
a
last year.
mail-in ballot for...
I was doing a mail-in ballot for
Gotcha.
Georgia. But I just got my ID here last year after like 7 years of living here. This is my 8th year this year. But yeah, no, I'm like, I felt electrified after I voted. I was like, I'm going.
Oh.
I was like, I'm going to, I'm gonna take a
beat one of
walk.
these
I'm gonna
kids'
go
ass.
give me something to eat. Yeah, I'm like, all right, y'all.
Us in the park talking about, can y'all please?
Right, fucking relax. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. When are
Your
you?
food.
So you're going tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. Is this the first
Should hold my
presidential
food.
election where you could early vote?
No, you can always early vote. Oh, well, is it?
I think you can early vote for local elections, but I don't ever remember being able to early vote for presidential.
I
would've
feel like I
done
always
it.
voted early because of mail-in,
Oh yeah, well that's different. Yeah,
and I have been doing mail-in since I
But I
was
mean,
18.
like, physical
but yeah,
to the
I don't know.
poll.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote tomorrow. Me and my sister, we were supposed to go earlier in the week, but we're gonna go tomorrow.
Are you
Because we had to
excited?
record today. I'm very excited. I would have done it a long time ago if it weren't.
I would have
for
did it
wait-
last year if I could have. Yeah, no, for real.
I sure would have.
Yeah, no, I just feel like
I also just want to get it over with. Like I just
I
want
know
this
that's
to
what
be
I was
over.
gonna say too. Yeah, I was gonna say you literally took the words out of my mouth. I was like, I
Yeah.
just feel like excited that I got my part of it over and that I made the right decision.
It's up to y'all.
It's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah, no, and
Get out and
also
vote.
to hear, you know, who posts those videos. What's his name? Don Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Don Lemon?
Yes.
He's posting those videos where he's just like asking people about their voting plan, who they're voting for,
Mm-hmm.
their opinion on the politics, whatever.
Yeah.
And the amount of misinformed people in
Oh,
this
God.
world
It drives me
is
crazy.
insane. It's like you ever get the cringe through the screen just watching people.
It literally drives me crazy because it's
I'm like, bro.
everybody has access to the internet.
It's so
That's how you got that
simple.
misinformation. So why not do a little bit more research so you can
To-
find the truth?
Just one more Google search. A Google search a day will keep the stupid away.
That should be on a t-shirt because Jesus Christ,
A
like
Google
you
search a
cannot
day
be
will
this
keep the stupid away.
misinformed as a functioning adult. It
That's
just doesn't
really
make sense.
that's really nuts. I want
No.
more for us, especially us,
Mm-hmm.
because you're like, I feel like I'm going for Trump, man. Yeah,
Oh
he said
my
all them chicks,
God.
boy. He said all them chicks.
Oh, if I could jump through a screen and strangle somebody every time I hear some
Black
some-
on black violence.
Yes,
wow,
like
wow,
what?
wow. Yeah, no, but
Get it
make the right
together.
choice. Get in the voting booth, as Jacoby tweeted.
Get in
the
that
vote.
fucking booth,
Get in the voting booth, bitch. Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I want more for us. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to the rabbit hole.
Are you Harry Potter?
I feel like now that I have this, it's really kind of emphasizing how much I
You're
talk with my
orchestrating
hands.
the podcast.
I wish I talked with my hands less.
Mm-hmm. Same.
But anyway, I want to talk about something that was a staple in my household growing up. Maybe just to me, though.
You about to talk about fucking turtlenecks?
What?
Turtlenecks?
I thought you said termites. I was about to say, excuse me, bitch. A staple in my household, termites. Excuse me,
Termites?
nigga?
No.
No,
absolutely
not termites.
Okay.
But it was probably
What
important
are
to you,
y'all
too.
doing?
Boo loving.
Oh my God.
It was
I
probably
wanna
important to you,
turn the
too.
What?
LimeWire.
LimeWire. Oh my God. I had every song
LimeWire.
I ever wanted. It might have had
AOL music.
Bill
Yeah.
what's his
What?
name? Bill Clinton talking
Yes,
in the background talking about he did not have sexual relations with that
Yo,
woman, but I was
the
gonna have that
way-
damn song.
The way I gave my computer cancer, I gave my computer the big one.
The mouse moving every 20 seconds.
No, or either
Because-
that or it's like it'll catch up and start going like that. It was just like a line, bro.
Yes.
But I had to have my songs because I
Oh
had
my
my
God,
iPod
I had
Nano.
to. Yeah.
My iPod Nano would keep me like
You know what's
sane
what I
on
had?
my ride to school.
My first iPod was the shuffle.
You had the shuffle.
I had that
I could
little
never
ass-
do the shuffle because
You
you
can't even see
know
the song.
I can't see the songs.
Yeah.
But also I'm a visual person and I just
Mhm.
needed to. You know, I was very nerdy with it. I was definitely always going to have my
You
iTunes
told me
library.
you had like a photo for every like
and
album
and
and
this
song.
is probably how I got into my career
Mhm.
before I knew it because I would just if I couldn't find a cover for a
You
song,
would make one.
I would just make one. My iTunes library was top notch, bro. And you know sometimes you'll get multiple songs. I'll download the whole album off LimeWire if I,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, if I had the
Takes
resource.
20 years, but you'll get it eventually.
right. I know, yeah. But you have to the meticulousness of making sure that an album is organized on
Mhm.
iTunes. First of all of them got to have the same year. You got to start with the right track.
Right.
You got to make sure that there's the right amount of spacing
Wait,
or the
you used to have
consistent
to
amount
do
of
that?
spacing
Like when you
between-
put it into your iTunes.
because otherwise they're gonna end up in different folders and not showing up under one album. They gotta have the same artist name. They gotta have the same album title. It can't have one can't have a double space.
Yeah,
because it's gonna end up in something. You gotta be precise.
This
is what taught me detail orientation. Like,
wow, that makes sense because you're very detail oriented.
You know, I don't agree, but I feel like I've become that way. I've become that way. Working in production will definitely do it to you.
I get that.
Yeah, l8r. I used to download. I'm trying to remember which one.
I used to definitely be making people, like my friends in my class, like CDs and stuff.
That gives you give that for sure. I love that.
Can you make me that CD that you played? I got you. It
was definitely giving that. I felt like on the iPod Nano, I was just always like on the school bus going to middle school. I was scrolling and scrolling because I had endless music.
Like it was an MP3 player. Oh. It wasn't an iPod.
What was the other thing called? What was it called? I'm thinking of Napster. I don't know what that other thing is.
That other device?
The other device. No, I don't remember.
What was it? It almost looked like an iPod though, right?
They definitely tried to all look like an iPod. I think my natural progression was iPod Nano, Touch, iPod Touch. And I was still, I still had an Android phone. Because I still liked my keyboard. When I finally made the move to iPhone, yeah.
You did?
And a Razor. When I finally made the move to like iPhone, I was in college, and it was the 5S, and it was the one where you still had the home button, and it was gold and it had a little gold trim around it. I could not, it took me a while to get used to
the keyboard
being completely digital.
Yeah, because before I had an iPhone, I don't know what kind of phone it was, but it was the kind you slide up, and then the keyboard is like revealed.
What was that? It was I had that too. That wasn't a Sidekick. That was
no, it wasn't a Sidekick.
What did they call that?
I feel so old.
T-Mobile. It was a
form of a.
I'm kidding. I was about to say Jacoby.
Can you fucking imagine?
We can't be friends. No.
I remember my dad had a beeper.
Oh, my dad definitely had a beeper.
It was like a forest green color, but it was like your Beats headphones. That's like transparent.
The transparent joints.
Yeah.
I remember beepers. My mom and my pops, they both had beepers, and they both had what was the one that starts with a B, the kind of phone that everybody had, the one that the organized bitches had.
Blackberry.
Yeah. That was an Excel sheet of a phone right there.
That really was.
Yeah, no, technology has come such a long way.
For the phone to have a full damn keyboard.
A full keyboard.
Really
bro,
crazy.
You can make sheets in the fucking phone. That was basically the fucking UI of the phone was an Excel sheet.
Literally.
I now I can't think about having a phone without, first of all, a quality camera or just a camera at all.
Yeah.
I can't think about, like, we've come so far. I can't imagine what my life would be like without technology.
Yeah. Imagine having a phone without a camera.
Imagine.
What?
We're the last generation of people who still had those phones.
Yeah.
We're not that far removed. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely remember my parents had fucking Nokias.
Right. Okay. I had
which one that
my
was.
Singular phone, my flip phone. I got that in 6th grade.
Same. Yeah.
I felt like that was the first. I don't know. Maybe it was just like
Singular too.
It was Singular, but then Singular turned into what? AT&T.
AT&T, and I definitely used to spend, like, you know how you have to put minutes on it, but like you could use your minutes to buy like ringtones.
Oh yeah.
No minutes.
And don't call me before 9.
You could call me anyway. I didn't have any minutes because I spent it all on ringtones. Like, what?
Niggas who love music. I don't know. This is just who we are. It's just crazy to think that we were having so many similar experiences miles and states apart from each other.
Before even knowing each other.
Life is like that movie Crash. I say this all the time.
I don't think. Oh wait, I have seen Crash. Is Crash? Wait, what is Crash about? What's the
Crash? First of all, the budget for casting was crazy because everybody was in there.
Was Will Smith in Crash?
No, okay. Ludacris was in it. I think Tandy Newton. It's a whole lot of people when I can't think of them off the top of my head. But it's basically talking about how there can be a singular occurrence happening from different perspectives.
It all relates to them somehow.
Mm-hmm. From different perspectives. But you won't know the person. Like, the people walking up these stairs are experiencing the same moment that we are right now.
Yeah.
But from a different perspective.
Yeah. And that's probably having a totally different conversation.
A totally different conversation. Yeah. But it gets really tricky or really, like, wild in a beautiful way when you come to meet these people and you find out we were in the same room at some point
at the same
we didn't
time.
Know each other.
Yeah.
That shit trips me up all the time.
It almost reminds me of have you ever seen that like post on the internet? It's been like circulating for years. It was a girl she got her picture taken at like Disneyland or something, and in the background is her husband as a kid. Yeah,
No, I've never
with
seen
his
that.
family
I've
getting
never
his
seen
picture
that.
taken. Yes, I
Wow.
thought it gave
See,
me the
that's
chills when I first saw
exactly-
it. But yeah, the same exact.
That
thing.
is the exact moment that I'm talking about. Then
Yeah.
that's so special.
That is
All right.
special.
Next on my list,
What?
Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone.
Oh my god!
What the fuck was that about?
I thought. I honestly thought that was a joke at first.
Until you
But
saw
then
her
I
in
saw the
costume in
trailer.
blackface. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I just
that
don't.
was a tough moment for us. She's a very talented actress.
She
though.
is.
But that was weird.
That's very weird because why? Like,
How is it
Even if
not
you wanted to be a part of it,
Guerrera
there's-
from
Orange is the New Black?
No, Black Panther. The one who's a part of the Dora Milaje with the bald head. She's like the leader, the main one.
Oh,
She
from The
looks
Walking
just
Dead?
like yes.
Yes.
She looks just like Nina Simone.
That
or at
would-
least have similar features.
Yeah, that makes
also,
sense.
number one being that she's a dark-skinned woman. I don't understand why we
Someone
didn't start
also
there.
said India Ari would have made
India
it
Ari,
great. I don't know if she-
anybody, I would have done it
basically
better. I would have been better suited to play Nina Simone than
Zoe
Zoe
Saldana.
Saldana.
I did not get that.
Why did she say yes?
I don't know.
If ever God gives me the opportunity to be in the
Sometimes
same
you
room
just
with that
gotta say
person,
no.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
have
matter
this
if you
outcome.
really want to do it. If you know you're not right for the job, just say no.
Why would you agree to do this? This
Yeah.
doesn't make sense for you.
I feel like that's a part of being a good artist, knowing that like if you care
Having
more about the
discernment.
work,
Yeah.
then you would be like, I know somebody who would do this better.
Who would body this
Yeah.
role, and you don't have to put a fat suit on her or extend her nose and prosthetics or give her
Yo.
extra lips. Like, you don't have to do
or
anything
paint
fun.
her black.
and they can sing a little bit, even if it's just a little bit.
Like,
but
no.
she redeemed herself for me when I never watched it, by the way. The Nina
I never
Simone
watched
thing.
it either.
Because
I saw
why
that
would I waste
trailer
my
and I
time
said,
doing that?
there's no fucking
There's
way.
no way they actually did this.
Mm-mm.
There's so many people who are out here trying to make movies, and y'all did this.
Right.
But I watched from scratch.
Oh my God. I'm about to cry right now.
I watched that in one day, and when I tell you I was a puddle,
That is
Woo!
easily one of the saddest fucking shows
I
I've
was-
ever watched in my life.
when she, and you know we love a cry.
Love a
When
good cry.
when her
she
sister
was in the
hugged
bed?
her.
Bitch.
Have you ever had to be rocked? When her sister
Yo.
forced that cry out of her, I was like,
Oh
it brought me
my
back to the
God.
scene in Women of Brewster Place
Mm-hmm.
when Oprah held, what's her name?
Lynn Whitfield?
Lynn Whitfield.
Mhm.
This is why he my nigga, y'all. Lynn Whitfield and rocked her and like forced and
Her to
basically
cry.
like forced the
Yeah.
cry out of her.
Mm-hmm.
That
It was
did
telling her,
something
like,
to
it's not-
me.
you got to get better.
You gotta get it
Yeah,
out of you.
You got to get out of this.
And because I've
OMG.
never seen it personified that way. Like
Mhm.
I've never. It was just that did something to me that lasted years.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is incredible.
That was
But-
a good. You know,
It
it's a
was a
true
good
story. From scratch is a true story.
Oh yeah. I was like, what the Brewster Place?
No, can you imagine?
Tell me something. You know, I love allure. Yeah, no, from scratch, that was a beautiful, beautiful story.
It
From
was.
top to finish. And I think once I got midway through and I figured what was going to happen, I was literally like, no.
Yeah.
Because y'all set us up so perfectly.
Like the absolute perfect couple, and then you just do this.
If you
oh my God.
if you liked that, you'll like, what's that show that was on Lessons in Chemistry on Apple TV?
I never heard of
Really
it.
good. What's the white woman's name? Brie Larson?
Bria Larson.
Brie Larson. She
Is it
was
Brie?
Captain America, I think, or something. She was in Marvel.
Think I know who she is.
Captain Marvel, whatever. She was in that, and she did an amazing job. It kind of feels similar, like tonally, to like from scratch. But my
What's
last
the name of
thing,
it?
Lessons in Chemistry.
Lessons in Chemistry. I'll probably gonna
Um,
ask you that again later when I get home. But
yeah, you will.
Thank you.
My last thing, especially with us being in election season, Mary J. Blige. You know where I'm going with this?
Absolutely not.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh my God. Not the interview.
Yeah. Is it a gun? Is it a knife?
You know,
Is it
I
a
always
wallet?
wonder
This is my life.
if people who do those things, if they look
If they
back,
feel the
if
cringe.
they cringe,
If-
like why the
But
fuck?
we've all had moments in our lives where we've done something and we can't feel it in that moment.
I know.
Can you ever think about
Yes.
that? Like
Yes,
how
because
I've done
everybody's had those moments.
I mean, up to yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
On the
no,
way here.
On the way here, it'll be the slightest thing, and I'll be like, I wish I could have reached back and pulled me out of that situation.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you have to go through that kind of stuff so you won't be that cringy ever again.
That's true.
But that was so wild. Hillary was like,
because
what do I do?
You could literally hear a pin drop because what the hell is happening?
Mary, we done went from Burger King, which was iconic in my opinion. Crispy chicken. If you weren't like, first of all, that is just a part of the trajectory of being a superstar. You got to sing for one of the big three. McDonald's, Burger King,
or KFC.
Or I was going to say Wendy's.
Hello.
Hi.
This is our special guest. We forgot to tell y'all.
Oh, we forgot to tell y'all.
Get your ass out of here.
Okay, when you got to pretend to be nice.
Get your fucking
because they're watching you.
He's supposed to be on the goddamn leash anyway.
White people don't like leashes. But
you're not supposed to be in the park without your dog on the leash.
Oh my God, I definitely have something to talk about concerning dogs in a second. But
okay.
Yeah, no, I just felt like that was crazy. That was hilarious watch back. Even no matter what time of year I watch that, I'm gonna crack up. But it's even more hilarious right now. And Insecure had that in the episode. Remember the block party episode? Kelly yelled out, "It's really slight." You remember? Is it a gun?
Yes.
Is it a knife? This is my life.
Oh my God.
Yo, the writing room in Insecure used to be cracking me up. It's the little small moments of like I don't know reference that crack me the fuck up, bro.
Insecure is still, to this day, probably the most relatable show I've ever watched.
No, seriously. Yeah, that's your jam. That's your jam. We did I think we watched the season premiere at Jacoby's old apartment.
We did, season 5.
That was so fun. Yeah,
and
season 5.
And we played trivia, and the prizes were pre-rolls.
As if we wouldn't have won those anyway. We're going to like these.
Everybody leaves with a pre-roll.
Everybody leaves. But yeah, no, that was such a moment in history, bro. I was definitely sad when it ended, but I'm so glad Issa did not keep that shit going longer than it needed to go.
I'm glad she did too. As much as I love the show, and I wish it was on forever, I totally understand, especially after going to that event where she was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I totally understand ending like a show when it should be ended.
Yeah, no, for sure. Insecure, when it first started, I was excited just simply based off the fact that I had known of Issa for years, bro. Like, since Awkward Black Girl. Awkward Black Girl used to crack me the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So to watch her get this deal and Insecure, honestly, we watched the glow up happen.
Absolutely.
For all the characters, honestly. But yeah, that was a moment, man. And then for us to have that beautiful moment of being at Issa's event recently was so cool.
So fun.
So I can't wait till we meet Issa and have her on the show and all of the things.
Imagine her on the show, we'd be cracking the fuck up.
Yo, if we can be how we want to be, we'll definitely be cracking
of ourselves.
We'll definitely
believe it or not, me and Fred, we probably are a little bit censored on the show because the things that we would say
for sure. But we have discernment.
The things that we say.
Let me be very clear.
Camera.
Okay. Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah.
I always say it's the shit that we say once we rap that's the funniest.
As we're putting this shit away.
Yeah, because we have common sense. We won't just say any old thing. But yeah, we don't do a lot of edits as far as like, I shouldn't have said that.
Saying,
it's never ever that.
Out. Yeah,
it's never ever that. It's just if I'm ever editing, it's because we're outside and there be shit like that happening. You know
and
what I'm saying?
Actually think that we're funny. So when if I'm with Fred while he's editing, we're watching
cracking
while he's editing and cracking the fuck up.
Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to Insecure. Shout out to, what was I just talking about? Hillary Clinton and Mary J. Blige's moment. That was really cemented as an iconic moment in my opinion. But
that was iconic.
All right, so first of all, with it being Halloween, I want to shout out Quinn Blackwell for that amazing cosplay of Bernadine from Waiting to Excel. I mean, she went all out. Like, she filmed that whole scene.
How did she get the fucking closet to look exactly
like? It was incredible. I'm going to have to, like, put a piece of it in or something because that was
really something.
That was really, really good. That's what I think Halloween has become that, and that I really fuck with.
I appreciate that.
Because it used to just be, like, we dressing up as, like,
Dracula.
TV characters. Yeah, TV characters and stuff. But now... or like musicians or whatever. Now Halloween has become so referential. It's become like...
which has everything to do with social media.
Right. Like, so we're dressing up as memes. Like, people are like, what do you mean hate gay Halloween? What do you mean gay Halloween? Or like, whatever that meme is, it's so funny. Every one of them I see. But, so... shout out to Quinn. Shout out to everybody who just does great costumes every year. Janelle Monáe is really good at it.
She is.
Like, she's a prosthetics queen, bro. Who else was really good at it?
I love Lizzo's costumes.
I don't understand the second one though. What was it?
Face card.
The
one?
the one where she had like blue body paint on.
I don't think
You
I
ain't
saw
see
that
that
one. Mm-mm.
She did good. I like the other one though.
I saw the face card and I saw the Ozempic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen those. I'll have to go back and look at Lizzo's.
Yeah, you gotta look.
Beyonce's great when she pops out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wonder if she will. The last Halloween costume was fucking Proud Family. That was the last thing she did.
Was that for Halloween? Wow.
I think it was, but she posted it after Halloween.
Okay. As she does.
It was for Halloween.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Beyonce's great. Saweetie did that one Destiny's Child where she dressed up as the Bootylicious cover and she was all three of them. That shit was so good.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, please,
I'm trying to think
amazing.
who else has had a really good Halloween run. Heidi Klum always does some weird
Queen of Halloween.
Weird like costume.
Non-negotiable, yeah. Queen of Halloween. I just saw on Quinta's story that she was Toni Braxton, the album cover.
Oh, with the short
Tony with the short
7 Whole
hair.
Days.
7 Whole Days album cover, yeah.
Absolutely.
Perfect, because that's so easy.
Did you see Tyler and
Tyler, Hallie, and
somebody else
starts with the C.
Coy
Ray. They are having a Halle
I didn't
Berry
see Coy
on.
but I
She's
saw.
She's a Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
They're having a Halle Berry off today. Literally before we recorded, they were all three like posting at the same
time.
time.
That's so cool.
So like, how dope?
What was your last Halloween costume? This is your second year being Andre 3000. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Clock me. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
It is. You were him.
I was a different version of him. I was
different version.
Tour Andre that wore the jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
which was
when
iconic.
I do it, I like to at least have a good reference.
Absolutely. And you were Michael Jackson one year.
Oh my God, I gotta find that picture. Yo, I had, first of all,
you had the wig.
Was so funny. That was for
they almost got us.
That was for your cousin's Halloween
party, yeah.
And I went all out. First of all, I found me a nice little curly wig. I had my homegirl who was still living here at the time. I had her curl it and cut it. And it was so lit. And my homegirl Asia, shout out to Asia, she did my face, like my makeup, and she contoured my nose.
Yeah, it was good.
Yo, it was so fun. It was so fun. That was Thriller and Michael Jackson with
and
the jacket.
You took like a school portrait.
Yeah. Josh shot it.
Yeah.
Shout out to having friends with talent, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that is really what makes it special. And
friends
last year I was, I can't, it's hard to tell if a ball's going to hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Because you just hear it.
Yeah. But last year I was a Renaissance World Tour.
With another jumpsuit
crew member. Yeah. So that I like a little crafty project, but I'm not doing anything this year for Halloween, which is today. By the time you're hearing it, I'm literally gonna chill out and just be at the house. So.
I'm probably gonna get in the Halloween spirit, maybe watch a scary movie,
I'll probably do something like
because
that.
I do not like scary movies. I really don't. But
you don't? You're not really a horror movie fan? I'm
not a horror movie fan. I can do a thriller. But
because there is a difference. I always say that there is a difference. I would love to be thrilled. Well, what do you think the difference? What do you think the difference is though? Like the gore,
the like jump scares. Like thrillers is more suspenseful. It's like you kind of have an idea what's gonna happen. You're just waiting for like it to actually happen. But the horror movies, you don't know what's gonna happen and you don't know when it's gonna happen. It's
I think the suspense of horror movies, but thrillers have that too though.
Yeah.
So it's really just the gore that kind of separates them.
Yeah.
Like there's this movie called The Terrifier with some kind of scary clown that's out. I'm never going to see that.
I'm not doing a clown.
You ain't got to worry about me, baby. Yeah, I'm never going to see that. That's really crazy. But so happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Kobe is supposed to be
don't
low-key.
You dare.
You want me to tell him?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like I'm him.
Okay, well, never mind.
You thought these glasses were going to seal the deal.
So if they see the glasses, then they can come up with that for themselves.
Which is also why I don't normally dress up for Halloween, because I feel like if I don't look like the character that I'm going for down to a T, then I'm not doing it. I'm not explaining my costume.
I get it.
Scroll through my phone to show you a reference photo so you could be like,
but I literally had on the wig and fucking contour nose, and niggas are still asking me who I was. So some people,
really,
the literal host of the party was asking me who I am. I'm like, there's an M on my jacket.
You must have been drunk because there's no way nobody would know that you were Michael Jackson.
I was like, yo, I went all out.
Not that year.
That was actually the worst because that wig was so hot. I think I took the wig off in the middle of the party.
I feel like you did. I
remember. I feel like it was something like that. But I had to
keep
it was either keep the jacket on and really commit, because without the jacket, I'm not Michael.
Yeah, you're not Michael.
Or take the wig off.
Take the wig off.
And I
the jacket
took
or
the
the
wig
wig.
Off. It's the jacket or the wig. Yeah, no, I took that off. But yeah, I kind of think that y'all have you kind of have it going on as far as
You
like
see
a
how I
little
cut my
bit.
sideburn to make it look like how you be having sideburns?
So you tried. You tried. That's what matters. I don't feel like I look like Andre down to a T, but
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's fun.
yeah,
it's fun. Hey, we're having fun.
Are you gonna win an Oscar? No, but you're
Am I
having fun.
Right. Okay. But all right. So what got on my nerves this week? What got on your nerves this week? You want me to go first?
Go first so I can think about it. I'm gonna go down my list.
Because I have mine ready, actually, looking at all these dogs in here. First of all, I want to break it into two. First of all, I hate when people don't pick up after their dogs. That's really stupid. I feel like I said that before. Mm-hmm. So I still hate it. It still gets on my nerves because it's still happening.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the entitlement that people feel to touch my dog without asking me. That's a very important piece, right? Why are you picking her up like
that
off of the
crazy.
ground?
When you mentioned that, I'm like, there's no way.
Because I take her across the street from my apartment and just let her run. Why are you getting into this? Happened earlier today. Why are you getting into the fence? First of all, with your dog.
Oh no.
You don't know you have to ask people before you commingle the dogs or whatever, or like I get if they run into each other when they're on a leash, but before you do that, like pick up your dog and put it where another dog is.
Yeah.
Ask, is this fine? Because you don't know what people's dogs be having going on. Thankfully, mine is fine. But why did you get in there and then pick my dog up? Like, oh my God! Before I even see you, before I even know, because I'm looking at your dog roam, trying to make sure she ain't trying to do no shit to mine.
Yeah.
Before I even notice you, it's
you
already in your hand. Like, and you walk up to me like, oh my God, how old?
What?
And it's 8 a.m. I don't even know what attitude I'm in yet.
Yo.
So I'm about to pop off and just
just start swinging.
That was insane.
No. I love dogs, but I don't love anybody else's dog enough to pick up a random dog.
Don't take those kind of liberties.
Yeah,
I'm used to people. I have a very cute dog. I get it. So I'm used to having to stop and talk to white people, having to stop and and interact with anybody else who has a dog, whatever. I get that. Yeah. That's part of the job.
But picking it up is crazy.
Picking up my dog.
Don't pick up my dog.
Are you nuts? Yeah, it's got to be. We got to get people checked out because I swear we can't have as many people.
People picking up dogs.
Kamala, what is your plan? Me holding my ballot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's a problem, Combs. It's a problem, Cammy. It's a problem.
Big Sister General.
But yeah, no, Big Sister General. But yeah, that clip always gets me. But,
I love that clip so much.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. I want y'all to do better as far as your liberties that you take with people and their dogs. I would not touch any other person's dog, period.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like some of us don't have the sense of spatial awareness or concern because some of us haven't had to. If you catch my drift? Absolutely.
It was?
Yeah. I mean, yes, it was.
Yes, it fucking was.
It was.
Of course it was.
Yeah, that really annoyed me today.
Yeah. You know what annoyed me?
The fact that you don't look like who you thought you was going to look like in this
costume.
costume.
Okay, so I'm going to just say it. Fred told me to be Pharrell. Because first he
I was just saying like you're breaking news or something. It's not that deep.
First he told me that I should be Darius Lefall from...
I gave him an easy costume.
He's like, just wear a turtleneck. I said, the fact that you think I own a fucking turtleneck is
we
crazy.
all had to have turtlenecks coming up. It's not that way anymore. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't have a turtleneck.
Yeah. This is required wardrobe when we was growing up.
Absolutely. But... yeah, so he convinced me to be Pharrell. And he was like, I have these glasses. Once you put those on, you'll be fine. And here we are. I should go stand in front of the camera right now so I can see me
them
close up. I do not look like him.
Go get closer to the camera so they can see it. I feel like the glasses do something special for...
I'm not him.
I feel like the glasses helped, but
glasses
I get
definitely helped.
But also he wears those like the studs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that works. I think you gave it an honest effort, and it makes sense to me.
A for effort. Okay.
A for effort.
What got on my nerves this week? You know what got on my fucking nerves?
What?
There is not even specifically about this person, but just like people in general who can't take a fucking hint. And it's like,
oh my God, I hate that.
You need me to be like, it's almost as if they're waiting for you to be rude to them, for them to be like, oh, like how many times do I have to ignore a message from you or like ignore the fact that
is this about kind of like that kind of situation?
Yeah.
Like it's a message situation?
It is because I'm I'm really naturally not a mean person. Like, I always try to be nice. I always try to be courteous. So if you're ignoring the fact that I'm trying to be courteous and not trying to be rude by like avoiding answering this question, but like still
social cues are so important. Raise your kids the right way.
Because like I hate when they don't get the hint, and I hate when it's leading me towards having to be mean or like rude, just to nip that in the bud. And
that's super annoying.
It's very annoying.
So that would annoy me this week too.
And I was saying, like, it's one specific person that I feel like eventually I'm just gonna have to be like,
you have to be the asshole in that moment.
Can you please leave me the fuck alone?
It literally takes us sometimes to be like the person that has to break them out of that. Like, hold my hands when I say this. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. It's gonna have to take a miracle to get me off your ass if you don't take this hint this time.
It is absolutely that, and it's about to get to that point. I hate to do it, but
I hope that do you think they got it at the end of the day though? Do you feel like they?
This has been going on for years.
I need you.
It's just like,
because I know you're watching.
Oh my God!
Could you imagine?
They're definitely. I hope they're not watching, because that would just be weird. But
probably are.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I would be tired too, friend. Well,
I'm tired.
We're going to wrap it here. And
this is the last episode of season 1. I'm very proud of us.
Last episode of season 1.
Proud of us.
Eventful. We took y'all on a little walk. Our mics went out. It was fun. So
it was
this
fun.
Time, we
the
cheers
sun
in
is
the phone.
We're cheersing the phone.
We're going to cheers the phone. All
cheers.
Right. So tune in next time, whenever next time is, but sooner than you think.
We will keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun next season. Friends. Didn't even catch it. That's crazy. We're going to have a lot of fun.
I get it. That was good.
We're going to have a lot of fun next week. Next season. Whoa. Making promises. But yeah, thank y'all so much for supporting season 1.
Thank you so much.
This has been so much fun. I can't wait to see y'all again.
And we will see you
this again.
Yeah, we'll see you next season.
All right. Bye.
Love
Cheers.
y'all. Dude.